Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for BroadwayWorld. The new musical Tuck Everlasting, which is based on the best-selling novel, has come to Broadway. And I'm on the opening night red carpet where the stars came out to celebrate. How excited are you to be here on a carpet tonight? It's not working.
I know. It's so nice to not be working and I can just get to sit and cheer and enjoy seeing friends up on stage. And it's an opening night is just the most exciting thing because of that. We have the friendliest audience ever. So I can't wait.
Only in the theater. Everybody has friends. You're like, oh, I have 10 people I know in this show.
No, it's fantastic. I can't wait. I can't wait to see Terry Mann just be amazing.
And having a mother-daughter date, how cool is that?
It's really cool because most of the time it's mostly a family thing, but I'm really happy to have like a time with my mom.
I am thrilled to be here. I'm so thrilled for Tim Federle, Claudia Schiffer, Casey, Josh Marquette, Chris Miller, who I've known forever and ever and ever. I mean, really, I'm thrilled.
Isn't it great working in the theater because all your friends, I mean, it's unlike movies and TV. You come here and you're like, oh my God, I'm celebrating 12 people in this show.
Absolutely. And every time they triumph, I feel like I have a little triumph. Like we're all in this together and, you know, it's such a community and I'm truly honored to be a part of it.
I didn't know I was going to be able to be here. I've been in New Orleans filming a series, and I was supposed to be working, and it turned out they switched scheduling around, and I was very grateful because I called. I said, I'm in town. Can I come to these shows, please? So I love Broadway openings. There's nothing like a Broadway opening. I mean, all my life, growing up, that's all I ever wanted to go to and be a part of. So to be here and be a part of it, it's thrilling.
You have a lot of friends in this show, too, or connected to the show.
Yes. Well, Casey and Andrew and I all did Susical together, you know, so there's tons, you know, and Carol Lee and, you know, Jennifer, everybody. So
it feels like so beyond. It feels so beyond. I mean, there's nothing like a Broadway opening. Rain or shine, theater people put on the show, and we're really excited about Tuck Everlasting.
Okay, now I know you've been on the other side of the carpet as being in shows. This is like your first Broadway show as a book writer, right?
Yes, it is, with Claudia Schiffer, and it's a total dream come true. And I sort of left the theater as a dancer in order to become a novelist. So to be able to come back with a classic novel, help adapt it for the stage is like, you know, I'm pinching myself every 2 feet.
What attracted you to Tuck Everlasting?
I mean, my Broadway debut as a co-book writer was pretty big. But also, you know, I write books for children. And so there's something about writing to young people because they're not yet jaded, but they get every joke. It's really moving and really special to be able to take a classic book like Tuck Everlasting and give it life on stage in a different way.
I'm so excited because my friend Claudia Schiffer has been working on this for a long time, and I'm really happy for her that the big opening night is finally here. Yeah.
She has done such a beautiful job on this musical.
I can't wait to see.
Did you know the book at all? This is sort of like...
Yeah, I read this book when I was 10 years old, and I remember it sort of like stirred the pot, but I don't quite remember how, so I'm curious.
For you.
Broadway openings are always a thrill. This one really feels particularly exciting because it's a brand new show. It's not like one of these star-driven shows. It's like great people putting on a great piece of new music, new talent. I'm really excited about it because my friend Claudia Schiffer wrote the book. My friend Michael Park is the dad. Andrew Keenan Bolger, I adore. So many wonderful people who deserve a night like this.
Opening night, how do you feel?
Great. I don't get nervous.
I love you. I watched you in the back of a house the other day. I'm like, wow, you have this smile on your face. It's such a beautiful musical.
It is. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. We made something, and then you offer it forth, and then you go have a drink.
What's given you the greatest pleasure of working on Tuck Everlasting?
Working with Chris and Nathan, making songs together. I mean, obviously they write the songs, but creating a world that makes those songs come out and we've had just the best time.
I love new musicals because they take so much time. It's like you birthed a baby for 6 years.
Oh yeah, I mean the gestation period is huge, particularly now when all the kind of, you know, the pressures of money and so on and so forth. But you know, it's fantastic. But you know, it's fantastic that Broadway can still do new shows that doesn't rely on kind of revivals of old hits and stuff. This is it's an exciting time now.
We've lost you for a little while to TV and film. Would you like to come back to Broadway?
Oh, I'll come back. I mean, I want to come back. Absolutely. I mean, I love the theatre. It's when you get to my age as an actor, there's a whole generation of roles that are kind of opening up. So yeah, I'll be back.
I don't know this story at all, and Casey Nicholaw, who directed it, is a dear friend. So I love his work, and I'm anxious to see what he's made these people do. So.
Isn't it great when you see a new musical that you have no idea what you're going to see, but have a wonderful time?
Yeah, I mean that's part of the fun. It's we get to see these great revivals like King and I and everything else, but also to see something brand new is its own kind of thrill.
Now, you've been a very, very busy man. Can we get you back on stage soon?
If I'll do what I can to get back on stage as soon as possible.
I don't know much about this musical. I hear it's beautiful. I hear lots of great things about it. My friend Brandon Espinosa is in it, which is the main reason why I am here. And obviously because everybody loves a good opening night. But I'm really, really excited because I don't know much about it. So.
Isn't that nice to go to a brand new musical when you're like, I'm going to have the time of my life and I have no idea what I'm going to see?
It's very, very true. Like most of them are revivals now. Most of the musicals I'm very familiar with. It was like Hamilton. I saw it before the recording came out. I saw it. I had no idea. It's nice to do things like that when you're you have no idea what to expect.
No, I'm excited to be back. I'm excited to see some plays, and especially this one.
Do you have friends in the show?
Oh, yeah. Well, Andrew and Carolee are really good friends of mine. In fact, I'm also really good friends with the writers. I did a really early version of this show back when it was still in readings, so it's very dear to me, and I'm excited to see it.
Do you miss us here? Do you want to come back to the stage?
Yeah, big time. I don't know when I'll have time, but we'll find time eventually.
So this is like date night for the two of you, right?
Yeah.
It is. I feel like we've been tag teaming openings, and now we actually get to be here together, which is really, really special.
I was here the other night. I had the best time at this show. The show's so beautiful. Your brother is amazing to watch do what he does best. You saw it in Atlanta, right?
Mm-hmm. We did. We saw it in Atlanta, and then I was able to see the final dress here. So, and I think they've made some changes since then, so I can't wait to see what it is tonight.
What's it like when you watch him up there?
I feel like a few times people have said, like in my family, they're like, oh my gosh, you came out and I just started crying. And I was like, okay. And wouldn't you know it, my brother stepped on stage and I was like, oh my God. I feel like my own mother, who died like 12 years ago, I don't feel this that often, but if she could see him doing this, I think she would be really moved.
Always fun. I'm excited about this. I know people involved, so I'm here with a rooting interest, and and also just always the excitement of an opening night. It's unbelievable.
Because I was going to ask you, there's film openings, there are TV openings, but there's something about Broadway.
There's something about Broadway that is, it's so specific. Probably because it's not on screens everywhere. It's just right here, and that's thrilling.
Did you ever want to work on stage? I know you worked on stage early on. Did you ever want to come back to Broadway or do the stage?
Not my medium, My daughter Bryce, she cut her teeth in the theater and understands it and loves it, but I don't. I'm a movie and a TV guy, and I think I'm gonna leave this medium to the people who love it the way I love and understand movies and television.
It's opening night. You're on your carpet. How does it feel?
It's like awesome. Exactly what I thought it would be, and also completely different.
Yeah, I mean, I just had a moment where Ron Howard walked by, and I was like, Ron Howard's here?
Opie, Richie Cunningham, the greatest director ever.
Yeah, I was just like, he's gonna see our show?
Yeah,
okay.
And he's gonna love it.
And he's gonna love it. It's just like the greatest thing ever. It's like, we've worked so hard, and we've been writing songs and shows for so long that this is just like a dream come true.
Yeah.
And this you moved to the big house.
Yeah.
West 44th Street, the Broadhurst, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this theater, first of all, in September is celebrating its 99th birthday. It's kind of amazing that we're at this theater. The piece it feels like that tree that is such a big part of our set has been growing in this theater for 99 years. Like we were meant to be here.